Niche fragrances are just exactly that, niche fragrances. They are special, right? I wish I had the full bottle, but I think this is how I will enter the niche game, right? Get a sample, love it, go get the full bottle, right? Rather than getting the full bottle, blind buy, and then getting in something maybe that smells nice to someone else, but not to me. In this video, I'll be talking about Parfums de Marly's Althair. So this is a 2023 release. It is an oriental vanilla, and man, is that vanilla good. It's a bourbon vanilla, right? So the perfumers on this are Hamid Merati Kashani and Elias Emenides, right? So this thing is a masterpiece, guys. This thing is a masterpiece. So in the opening, you get that cinnamon, cardamom, orange blossom, and bergamot. So a bit of a fresh rind type of citrusy punch. Then, but the vanilla is there, right? The vanilla is there, and you know, as the fragrance settles, the vanilla just starts to come alive and just almost takes over the fragrance, right? So if you're into vanilla, you need to check this out, right? So the mid, you get the bourbon vanilla and the elemi, and then the base, you've got a Praline, Ambroxan, Guaiac, Tonka, and Candied almond. So those scents that, you know, make you fall in love with a fragrance. It's creamy, it's vanilla-y, the hint of almond. The Ambroxan, not that aggressive, I would say, but man, it's an all-around niche. So this is the level, I must say, right? This is the level of perfumery you want to experience if you're into fragrances, right? So in 2025, I'm going to be, you know, entering these niche fragrance brands, right? So yeah, man, very happy. I got myself one of 2 samples just to test out the sampling service. Very happy. It arrived very quickly, and you know, I've almost killed it with all the testing, right? So it's almost dead, as you can see the level there. And this lasts long, guys. This is a 10-12 hour full day fragrance. It lasts and keeps pushing and pushing. You will smell it most of the day, right? And then it will work well in the cold and winter months. Cold and winter, cold and summer months. So hot and cold weather. This is the kind of fragrances that will work well, right? And then as a signature, man, if you don't mind paying, this is a nice signature fragrance. You know, this is a nice signature scent. You will be known as the sweet, creamy vanilla, a little bit spicy kind of guy, right? And then wearability, like I said, all day, every day. You know, if you can afford it, why not? And then obviously the price on this is a niche fragrance. So for 75 mils, expect to pay around about 5,000 rands, or the equivalent of $250. So yeah, you pay. With niche fragrances, you pay, but for the quality here, it's worth it. It's worth every cent, right? And then age groups, since this is a sweet vanilla creamy type of vibe, it from a young, as you know, 20s up to even your 50s, it's a good enough scent to pull off, you know, even, you know, in from the young to the old, right? And then obviously this comes from a brand with lots and lots of fragrances. I will not list them all, but the popular Leighton exclusive, Pegasus, Perseus, Haltane, Greenlee, the works, right? There's lots and lots of fragrances from Parfums de Marly. All of them great niche fragrances. Obviously the popular one is the Leighton, which I plan to sample next, and then I'll see between Althair and this one, Althair and Leighton. I'll decide which one to get first, but definitely next year I'm getting myself some of these niche fragrances into my collection, right? So the final word from me, this is a must-have. This is definitely a must-have. Obviously you pay, but it's worth it, you know. Something like this to have forever and ever and use on special occasion, definitely worth it. You know what we say, this is the equivalent of 2 designer fragrances. So if you think of it that way, you can get into niche fragrances. Obviously you just pay more for one compared to the equivalent of 2 like high-end fragrances. So highly recommended from my end. I'm definitely gonna have this by 2025, a full bottle of Althaïr by 2025. And yeah, it's good to enter the niche level, right? So I'm very happy with my sampling. I think I'll be doing it a lot of the sampling, especially particularly for the niche fragrances. And yeah, hopefully that will sort of guide my purchases going forward when it comes to niche fragrances, right? So yeah, with that said, please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Till next time, peace.